guys, it's Cara the Bubblelush, and I wanted to talk real quick about some cloth diaper accessories, accoutrements, that you might want to consider purchasing at the same time that you're buying all of these cloth diapers. Just note that that it is definitely an investment. Cloth diapers are pretty expensive, and whereas if you're disposable diapering, you can kind of just buy one box at a time. Cloth diapering is a really large initial investment, I think. So it can get kind of overwhelming, the cost of it, and you can kind of just be like, oh, I don't need that accessory. That's just one, they're just trying to rob me blind. But some of them are pretty useful. So these are the ones that I would consider buying. And first, there's the diaper sprayer. This attaches right to your toilet, and let me grab. This is my trusty Bum Genius. Let me open it up. So what you would do is when you have, imagine there's some poop right about here. It's right about here. You take the dirty diaper and you take it over to the commode, toilet, water closet, whatever you want to call it, and then you take your sprayer and you just spray the poop right into the toilet. Pretty simple, huh? Now, my husband, my dear husband, I love him so much. When I told him about the diaper sprayer, first he thought I was crazy. Then I explained to him, how you use it and why it's important. Because, frankly, the more poop you can get off the diaper, the less is going to be setting on the diaper while it's in the laundry pail, and the less stained your diapers are going to be. At least that's the premise, to me, behind it. So I kind of sold him on the concept. Alright, fine, we can get a diaper sprayer. How much is it? The Bum Genius diaper sprayer is $45. And I think he just about hit the ceiling. $45 for a diaper sprayer. It seems ridiculous. However, let's think for just a second. Let's assume your baby has 3 dirty diapers a day. It's probably on the low end. But let's just assume, for the sake of argument, only 3 dirty diapers a day. If you cloth diaper for a year, that's 1,080 dirty diapers you're going to have. If you use the diaper sprayer to clean off all 1,080 of those diapers, it breaks down to less than 5 cents a use. So tell your husband, do you want to clean off this diaper manually? Or do you want to, spend 5 cents every diaper and just hose it off in a couple seconds and be done with it? Because most of the time, the ick factor to cloth diapering is that you have to deal with the poo. And they just want that part done as quickly as possible. So if you're trying to sell your husband on a cloth diaper, use that argument. 3 dirty diapers a day, cloth diapering for a year, it breaks down to just over 4 cents a diaper. So what's that? What's that in the grand scheme of things? No big deal. That's my little argument I'm giving you. It worked for me. The next accessory that you might want to look into getting is a wet bag. Wet bags come in lots of different sizes. They're actually kind of made from the same material that cloth diapers are. Excuse my reach. They're made from a fabric called PUL, and PUL stands for polyurethane laminated fabric. Now, polyurethane laminated fabric it was originally made for the medical field because it took disposable products and made them reusable because it added a waterproof or cleanable layer to them. What it is it's just a 1 to 2 millimeter thick layer of plastic that has been autoclaved or baked onto the fabric. And depending on who makes it, the quality is going to be completely different. The waterproofness, I don't think that's a word, but the waterproofness is going to be different. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you're going to buy, off-brand cloth diapers, is just kind of ask yourself what quality of PUL are they using. I covered brand name diapers in my videos because I figured brand name diapers are brand name and popular because people like them, and they like them because they don't leak. and they don't leak because they use good PUL. So I would rather pay a little bit more and have diapers that don't leak. That's just my thought. Anyways, I digress. Back to wet bags. Stop rambling. Okay, so wet bags are made of this PUL, and basically it's just a bag, usually with a zipper top, and you can take your dirty diapers and throw them in there. Throw them in there. And it contains the funk. Alright? It contains the funk. Let's just say it that way. They come in all different sizes. You can get huge ones to keep by your changing station. But one thing that I would really suggest is getting, pardon my nose itch, is getting a small wet bag to keep in your diaper bag. I should probably give this advice to myself because I have yet to purchase one, but it is on my shopping list. But to get a small wet bag to keep in your diaper bag so that when you're out and about and you need to change, you don't have to shove your cloth diaper in like a plastic bag or something and just add to the landfills. You can throw them in your wet bag. And then when you're doing laundry, you wash your wet bag so it's all nice and clean and you're good to go. Wet bags come from lots of different suppliers, lots of different brands make them. There's lots of different sizes, lots of different design options, lots of different fabrics. Most of the time when you get cloth diapers, they're just solid prints. But with wet bags, you can get all sorts of prints to match your diaper bag and match your nursery. It's craziness. Another option to this is to just get a trash can, preferably a lidded trash can, especially if you have animals. Get a lidded trash can and use that as kind of like your diaper pail. It'll help contain the odors a bit. And when the trash can gets full, you just take that down to the laundry room to wash. Since it's a plastic trash can, you can just hose it out, spray it with some Lysol or something, and it's all sanitized and good. So those are some things you want to think of. Not only what you're putting on your baby's behind, but what do you do with that diaper once it's dirty? First you hose it off with your 4 cents a use sprayer, and then you put it in your wet bag or your diaper pail. So, the next thing to keep in mind is detergent. Okay, now, all you need to do is Google cloth diaper detergent, and there are lots and lots of different websites that will list every single detergent and whether or not they recommend it for cloth diapers. So you can look and see if the detergent that you're currently using is recommended for cloth diapers, or if you might need to switch. I would definitely encourage you to use a laundry detergent that is recommended for cloth diapers, because the issue is certain soaps and additives in laundry detergent will affect the absorbency of your cloth diapers. So you really need to watch that, or else you're going to have issues with odor, aka funk, and absorbency. And again, there's no point in spending all this money on a diaper that leaks or doesn't absorb. So you want to take care of them. So that's another thing you might need to adjust. You might need to get some detergent. Another cloth diaper accessory that you might look into are these little flushable liners. I think they kind of usually look like a dryer sheet almost. And what you do is you lay them on top of the diaper before putting them on the baby, so they're this thin layer between the baby and the diaper. And if the baby has a bowel movement, goes number 2, poops, it goes on this flushable thing, this flushable little piece of fabric. So what happens is you take the diaper off and you pick up this little thin thing and you can flush that, and so there's not very much mess on the actual diaper itself. I would recommend doing this if you're going to cloth diaper from day 1 and you might have some meconium poops that you have to deal with. I would suggest using like the little flushable liners so that most of that meconium is on the little flushable thing and it's not on your diapers, because that stuff is ridiculously hard to get off. And, well, I guess if you don't want to buy the sprayer, you might end up getting the flushable liners. Yeah, I guess it just depends on how you want to deal with the poo. Let's just be honest here. We're talking about poo. Ridiculous. Alright, so now you can learn about pocket diapers, hybrid diapers, or pre-folds, or if you're done with the series, you can now watch what I decided to buy. Thank you so much for your patience, and again, all the opinions and suggestions came from, well, common sense. And reading lots and lots of message boards and websites. So I hope that helps you just a little bit, and don't forget about the diaper sprayer argument if your husband is amazed at the price of them like mine was. It works. Bye guys.